The front lines are tense. Deraa seems to be the government's next target. The rebels control 2/3 of the province in southern Syria. They are preparing for an offensive by the army and are coordinating with fighters in Khodr to the west and Zeina to the east. A ceasefire has been in place for almost a year in the three provinces. The opposition hopes its guarantors, Jordan, Russia and the United States, will make sure the truce continues to hold.
The
ceasefire agreement is guaranteed by Jordan and the US, so they should prevent the Syrian regime from starting a battle and attacking this area. Last month, the US Embassy in Amman told the rebels that they are doing their best to prevent an attack, but we don't trust them and we don't trust the Russians.
The army has been sending reinforcements to the south. They are reportedly replacing Hezbollah and other Iranian-backed forces who have been moving out. They are repositioning closer to Damascus, apparently to avoid direct conflict with Israeli forces. Israel and Jordan border those southern provinces. An offensive involving Iranian allied troops could escalate the already tense standoff between Israel and Iran. Israel has repeatedly warned against an Iranian presence close to its border and repeatedly targeted Iranian positions across Syria in recent weeks. Russia is believed to be mediating between Israel, the United States and Jordan on one hand and Iran and Syria on the other on the future of the southwestern corner of Syria. Moscow is pushing for the return of state rule to the entire area and ensure the withdrawal of all other forces. For that to happen, all parties are demanding security guarantees, and it's not clear if a deal can be reached. But there may be an understanding concerning the Nasib border crossing between Syria and Jordan. Both countries want to reopen this vital trade route, which would be a much-needed source of revenue. The Syrian side has been under rebel control since 2015, and Jordan has said it will only deal with a recognized authority. If rebels don't surrender, it's expected to be the first objective of a government offensive.
Jordan doesn't want an escalation, especially with the presence of ISIL in the area. It's also densely populated. It could cause a refugee crisis on its border. There is a possibility of a deal in southern Syria because every party has an interest in this. It's also in Israel's interest to protect its border.
Tens of thousands of Syrians who live in this rebel enclave are bracing for the worst. They could be caught in a battleground if behind-the-scenes negotiations fail to reach a deal. But it seems there is some progress, with reports of Iranian-linked forces leaving the area. Zeina, Khodr, Al Jazeera, Beirut.